Hi guys, Skinny Pigs 1 here. So today I wanted to do my 2-month update on using Sherwood Pet Health products. So we use the guinea pig pellets, rabbit pellets, tablets are vitamin C, digestive and urinary, and we also use their recovery food. So I just wanted to go through with you to tell you, are we still liking it? What changes have we saw for the better? Are there any negatives? So let's get into it. Alright, so let's first talk about the changes that we saw for the guinea pigs. So everybody has softer, shinier fur. And Butter Pecan here, she's the one on the right hand side, has not been bloated since we did the change. So prior to the change, she required 2 medications twice a day, every single day, just to somewhat function normally. And she was always bloated and really puffed out. It was terrible. So ever since we have switched her to the new diet, she has been perfect. And it was really scary, guys. Like, I can't stress enough how bad she was. So that in itself is amazing. So another big change for a pig was Bullseye. He was on a medication every single day, twice a day, for the last 3.5 years of his life. Again, it was to do with digestive issues. And ever since he's been on the new diet, he has been perfect. No hiccups. So that's another huge thing. So for the pigs who had poo problems, so we had some pigs who had chronic weird shaped poops. Everybody's poops changed to normal when we went on the new diet, and they have stayed normal. So that's awesome. Another thing was calcium deposits. We were having so many calcium deposits in all of the cages all of the time. So there were some pigs that were worse than others, but now we just see random calcium deposits, none that are concerning, and any that we do see that are a bit whiter are just really fine powdery dust. Where before there was lots that were very gritty. Pecan here again, she's the one who had the most issues. She had almost every week would have a bout of, that sounded weird, would have an episode where she would have very gritty, painful pee. So she would cry, sometimes there would be blood with it, and sometimes it would lead to a UTI. So that was happening almost on a weekly basis. And now since we've changed, we haven't had a problem in 2 months, so fingers crossed. Do I still see calcium deposits from her? Yes, some here or there, but as I said, they're very chalky, fine, dusty powder. So one thing I want everybody to know is the pigs don't eat as much of these pellets as they do for the ones we were using previously. But I don't see that as a bad thing at all. So it takes the pigs to finish their portion anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. The pellets that we used to use took them about 5 or 10 minutes. They would wolf them down like it was candy, and then they were never satisfied and always thought they should be getting more, which to me is very concerning. Where now they graze on the pellets. Some of the pigs out of my 9, 2 out of my 9, do not eat very many at all. And that would be Littlefoot here on the left and Reese there in the center. They eat some of them here and there, but they're just not like over the top enthused about them. But to me, I'm not concerned because I was honestly at the point where we were going to feed no pellets at all. So if everybody didn't like the Sherwood pellets, we were just going to use no pellets. So the fact that they eat a few here or there is fine by me. Something I had mentioned before is for Littlefoot, sometimes I mix up the Sherwood recovery food and just give a little bit of that out to him, just to ensure that he's getting his extra minerals and vitamins. But we still use bell pepper, and we feed radicchio, things that have good amount of vitamin C, and we do have vitamin C tablets if needed. So I'm honestly not concerned, and everybody has maintained their weight. So Littlefoot lost a teeny bit of weight when we first did changes. Pecan was popping around over there. And then he leveled out and has maintained ever since. And everybody else has stayed the same weight, so I'm extremely happy. Somebody's got some jumping beans in them. So yeah, it kind of goes, it varies between the cages for how much everybody eats, but I'm really satisfied with it all around. I really like the tablets because just like the pellets, the tablets have very simple ingredients that you can read. They don't have any of the soy, the wheat, the fillers, byproducts, molasses. none of that stuff, so it's really nice to use those tablets knowing that you're not going to cause any digestive upset for my pigs, especially who had the sensitivities to things. And then the recovery food's the same thing. I love knowing that I have a recovery food on hand if anybody needs it that's not going to contribute to digestive issues that we were having previously. So I really don't think this diet is a trend or a fad. I just think that's kind of where the world's coming to eat cleaner, to eat healthier, and to get rid of allergens and things that can cause digestive problems. Having all the pigs have benefits just tells me that this diet is just so much healthier all around for everybody. Everybody had improvements. Some obviously were more dramatic than others, since Pecan and Bullseye were both having really big problems, but even for the pigs who were having small poo problems here and there, it's so much nicer that their poops are normal. So I'm really happy about everything to do with the pellets. I do not regret it one bit. So if you're looking to switch, just remember that it takes time and that some of the pigs aren't going to be like over the top about the pellets. You have to remember they're hay based, so they're going to be maybe more enthusiastic about just eating more hay, which is not a big problem. And if you're switching their support tablets as well, anything new takes time for pigs to trust that it's okay. So what I did was break them in half and offer them daily. A whole bunch of days in a row. For some pigs, they wouldn't touch them, and slowly but surely they would eventually take a little nibble off of it. And then another thing that I would do would be crumble them up and put them on top of their pellets. And before you knew it, they would slowly start trusting them and taking them. So it just takes time. So for our benefits for Seymour, my rabbit, he has softer fur. This last time when he had a big shed, it was so much cleaner looking. He just didn't look so scruffy and homeless. So I think his fur was falling out much more gracefully, shall we say. He right away when we did the switch had a higher urine output and his pee stopped stinking. We still notice that, so he used to be back where his pee was like the reddish orange color. Now it's like a light yellow. He has more pee output, and before it used to stink so bad when you were changing his litter box, and now I don't even really notice a thing. So same things go for the pigs. I think the smell of their pee and poops are a lot milder. So overall, we're extremely happy. So if you're in Canada, you can get this from Hop Online. So far that's the only place in Canada. I did personally message well.ca. They're located here in Ontario and offer free shipping for their products when it's like $39 or more, when you spend that much more. They carry some small pet products, so if more people in Canada are interested, I would highly recommend messaging well.ca. Maybe with more demand they would think about carrying it. I don't know. Can't hurt to try, because so far Hop Online's the only place. So that would be the only downside or negative that I have about this product, is that it's really hard to get for some people. I think they're working hard to get it out also for the UK on their Amazon. But if you're in the United States, you just get it right off of Sherwood's site. And they offer free shipping, so you can't beat that. And you can also get it from Amazon. So yeah, guys, that is pretty much our thoughts and feelings. I'm very happy with our change, and I'm going to keep using it. Bye-bye.